I thought it was you. Nice to see you, Dixon.
It's been a while, Grandpa. 1 year, if my memory hasn't left me. Good to see you haven't kicked the bucket.
Put a sock in it.
Wait. Dixon. Dunban. You're the heroes who risked your lives a year ago in the battle to defend the colonies.
What's a pretty young lady like you doing hanging around with this bunch of slackers?
Dunban, Dixon. Thanks for helping out back there.
I don't believe we did anything.
He's right. Save your thanks for that giant bird.
What was that thing?
A Telethia. A mystical beast that protects the sleeping Bionis. Though I've never heard of one ever venturing down to where us Homs live. Strange.
A Telethia? So that's what it's called.
A mystical beast that protects the Bionis.
So, what's your plan from here? Follow that metal-faced machine, I presume?
What else? He's gonna pay for what he did to Fiora.
Well then, there's only one place he'd go. Galahad Fortress in Sword Valley. A year ago, those things were building a huge fortress, right in the valley. Tactically, it's an excellent location to launch attacks from. I feel there's a strong chance they've now finished building it. That would explain why both colonies were attacked recently.
Sword Valley. The very place where we made our last stand 1 year ago.
So it's settled. Bash down a fortress and smash some metal brains.
Easy, Ryan.
Shulk?
There's somewhere else I need to go first.
Well, what could be more important than... Wait, you saw another one.
Saw what? What are you on about? These visions sound pretty handy. Well, out with it. What do you see?
I was somewhere very high up. I was fighting at the peak of a huge tower. Fighting Metalface. I heard a voice. And then the Monado's power was unleashed. His armor instantly gave way. The Monado doesn't work on Metalface at the moment. But if that vision comes true...
A tower, huh? Doesn't give us much to go on.
Can you remember anything else from your vision?
I remember... a huge horn. That's it. As I fought Metalface, I could see the Bionis head.
Prison Island.
Prison Island?
I've never been. But I've heard of a black tower at the head of the Bionis. They say it was built by the ancient High Entia race.
The High Entia are real. I thought they were a myth.
I wouldn't blame you, son. An ancient race living at the top of the Bionis? It does sound crazy. But Bionis is home to all kinds of different people, not just us. That includes the High Entia.
The High Entia, huh? I dismiss them as folklore as well.
Never assume anything. Seeing is believing, right?
Have you ever met one?
Well, yeah.
Wow. Dixon, man, you're just full of surprises.
What can I say? I'm well-traveled. And it's all for your future. Day and night I've searched for new lands, met new cultures, and gained knowledge for our people. The life of a wandering old fool. A lonely one at that.
Stop your whining. You do it because you enjoy it. And you make a tidy profit.
Who asked you, Dunban?
Well then, Shulk, what's it to be?
We'll head there.
There are alternatives. We could abandon the colonies, find a place the Mekon will not discover and live in secret.
I realized something when we were fighting Zord. Wherever we go, they'll follow. We can't run from these things. We must fight on.
I see. Then I am obliged to join you.
You want to come with us?
Scared I'll get hurt?
No way. We know you're stronger than anything. Right, Ryan?
You bet.
I've recovered a great deal since we last met. And that miserly old coot over there made me this. Sharp, light, perfect for cutting through steel. Show me a Mekon and I'll slice it in two. I might not be in peak condition, but I'm useful.
I can't thank you enough.
We're in it together now.
You can count on us, Dunban.
Miserly old coot. That sword is forged from Mechon armor. It's worth every penny.
So you keep saying.
If you want to go to the Bionis Head, you'll need a guide to get to the upper regions.
We're at the bottom, so I guess the only way to go is up.
Right. But we'll need to go up the lower back first.
The lower back?
Colony 6 is right at the top of the Bionis leg. So we'll have to head around the waist. Through a place called Sartol Marsh. Follow me.
The climb begins. Sup gamers, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. It's Silver. Last time, we finally defeated Zord. Had a run-in with Metalface here in Colony 6, where Dunban and Dixon finally joined up with us. First thing we would know here is that Dixon is now a guest party member. He will no longer be fighting with us. In addition, this also brings me to something that I glossed over last time. Dixon has a unique piece of equipment called the Unbeatable 6 Gem. This basically means that he is guaranteed to survive at 1 HP during a blow that would incapacitate him. In addition, the time here will always be set to a stormy night upon exiting the ether mine. It'll be this way no matter what. You can change time over here, but it won't really mean a thing. And well, we are pretty close to Sartol Marsh. If this mist is anything to go off of. We got the achievement, Seasoned Traveler, and Lily, I know you're meowing. I know you're there. Calm down. I'll be with you in a moment. Wow. Nice of just the game, you know, interrupt this beauty right here. Welcome to one of my favorite areas in the entire game. It's also a massive fan favorite.
I've never seen anywhere like this.
You see? This is why I've been saying you need to get out of the lab every now and then. We're aiming to get inside the Bionis. We can get to the upper regions from there.
Wow. I've never thought about going inside the Bionis.
The closer we get to the top, the more monster trouble we're gonna run into. The only things that venture this far in are the Nopon merchants and curious types like me.
You really know all the fun spots, eh, Dixon?
You want to get to the top? Then this is the only way.
We'll push on, no matter what.
That's the spirit, Shulk.
Well, with everything here set, I want to put Dunban into the party leader slot. He is a new party member. There are things that we need to go over with him. I think these Upas are a perfect target for us. First off is Gale Slash. The first thing that I can say about Gale Slash is that it leads into just about everything that Dunban has, including Electric Gutbuster, which if used after Gale Slash, well, wow, that actually went really fast, will inflict Break. Jeez, okay, that was all fast. 5 Lemon Stones should be enough. We have to take them to Zazadon as quickly as possible. Zazadon, huh? Sounds like a certain Final Fantasy IX character I know. Yeah, watch out for the level 80 Frost Nebulas around here. They are, yeah, really dangerous. These, however, I do want to attack. But yeah, Gale Slash will start pretty much every single combo of Dunban's. We can go into Electric Gutbuster, which if used after Gale Slash will inflict Break. That leads into Steel Strike, which will inflict Topple. You can also use Worldly Slash after Gale Slash, which if used well, after Gale Slash, will inflict strength down and physical defense down. It is literally a better Slit Edge on Shulk, just because it inflicts 2 debuffs that happen to do quite a lot in conjunction. And we're not even talking about Dunban's talent art or his auras. Peerless will grant a strength up buff and remove Confuse. We haven't seen Confusion as a status yet, but we will in due time. And yeah, we are actually clearing these guys out in record time. Jeez. We have another Upa over here. I want to go ahead and take you guys out. Battle Eye will inflict lock-on. This is a different type of lock-on. But basically what it'll do is I'm pretty sure it'll inflict like strength up for Dunban. It is a really crazy, you know, aura. And it's basically the same thing as Ryan's Engage, but it's a little bit better. And here I can show off two of Dunban's new arts. Binding Blossom will absorb aggro from a party member. In this case, I want to use it not on Ryan. That was bad. Anyway, Spirit Breath will remove debuffs and grant haste. This will allow Dunban to move twice as fast with his auto attacks, which is really good for gaining aggro. Probably my personal favorite of his auras, actually. And we're going to go ahead and show off his talent art over here. Blossom Dance. We get a QTE here. For massive damage. And we're just going to end the bird's life right there. Twin Flammy Eggs. Appetizing. Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I was going the wrong way. Wow, great job, me. Anyway, I want to go over Dunban's skills, because there are quite a few of them. Bravery. Prioritizing this trait will boost his counterattack rate. Wisdom, agility. Prudence, block rate. Yeah. Try and guess which one I want to set on Dunban. Dunban, if you couldn't guess based on his arts and, yeah, pretty much just his arts and just some of the skills that he has. Dunban is an agility tank. Dunban will specialize in gaining aggro and is really fast to boot, so you can just dodge these things. I'm just gonna run from you just because I don't really want to fight. I kind of want to just keep on moving here. But yeah, Dunban is an agility tank, so this brings up the eternal question. Why would you want him over Ryan in your party? And that is a great question. We'll get to it later.
Everyone, look. It's a group of Nopon.
Ah, some Nopon merchants.
What do you think they're up to?
They must be here for a reason. Let's go and ask them.
Good idea.
We go ask the Nopon. Nopon know all. They are small and tiny, but rest assured, they very powerful. And I got a waterlog just for that. Probably waterlogged somebody for sure. Rumbleport. Oh, look at that. We got quest givers. Yeah. And we got the shopkeeper. So I want to go ahead and talk to you first. We're just going to go ahead and buy stuff. Dunban has the katana weapon class. For starting things off, we have the steel cutlass, which will improve his auto attack max damage by 105. That is crazy powerful. However, he will lose 2% to his critical rate, and -7 to his auto attack minimum. I still think this is better for him, but don't at all be surprised. But you will want to keep his current weapon, the Anti-Mech Enclave, just because it has a unique property of being able to damage Mechon normally, similar to the Monado. So you might want to keep it around just for that alone, but this is still a really good weapon. The pellet series is here, if you had to know. However, here we have pine headgear. This gives terrain defense 2. Terrain defense is a new effect. Basically, if there is an effect around, like, I don't know, like poison, and you're walking around in it, that will cause you to take damage. This will reduce that damage by 20%. It's actually really good to have, especially for, wow, it's actually good for everyone except Dunban. I think I'll buy this for Shulk. I think I'll buy it for both Shulk and Sharla, now that I think about it. This for Rhine is actually, wow, that's, Wait, do I even have the heavy equipment skill yet? Give me a second. I don't have it yet, so I can't give Rhine the Gardas helmet. The Gardas helmet has a unique effect that, it's not really unique. It's a heavy-duty helmet developed jointly by Colony 6 and Colony 9. So, I want to bring up the original version of this particular piece of equipment right here, because Ryan, it just straight up gives Ryan a Skyrim helmet. I'm not even kidding. That's what it is. Sure, I'll buy a third one of these since I can't equip heavy equipment. Pretty much the same stuff that we already have, but worse. Pelt series? Oh, the beach bangle. This is where we're starting to get to really good stuff here. I want to buy this pretty much just for Shulk, just because I kind of want, you know, my other party members to have some equipment. Pelt bottoms are actually pretty good for everybody. I think I'll buy 3 sets of this. Wait. Do I not have... Oh, wait, I did buy 3 of them. What am I doing? Okay, the web shoes. These are actually really important. These grant Chill Defense 4. Chill is a status we haven't seen before. It is basically a damage over time infliction. However, that is not what I want to go over. What I want to go over is that this is a level 4 gem, and this is our first, you know, example of actually seeing one of these things. Really? Level 4 gems are really good. Do I recommend these things now? God, no. And as per usual, we have a new party member. Here are all of their exclusive arts right here for us to purchase. I'm not going to purchase any of these yet, but note that this is where they are. And now, I would like to go ahead and talk to this Nopon merchant here. I'm going to come back for Bakoko here later, but that's not what I want to deal with right now. This first time you come to Satoral, this place covered in fog all year long. It's best not to move around at nighttime. What's wrong with night? It's really beautiful here. Many bad things happen at night. It's so scary here. Detox Brogs attacked me before and nearly gobbled me up. I don't want that to happen again. Can you kill some for me? Sure, we're gonna kill some Detox Brogs, and because you're a monster quest giver, you have a whole bunch of them. You ever see Satoral glow? You know can see in daytime, but you can see at nighttime. Trees give off beautiful light. This place is so nice. But I hate Kopi's quad wings. They attack me when I make camp. I wish they'd leave me alone. Can you kill some for me? Kopi's quad wings as well, huh? And what else do you have? Baron Moore, Mist Rogals. Yeah. We got a lot to do. And you got more. Officer Wolfs. Okay, we gotta kill one of them. So far, not so bad. We have our quest objectives. And with that, I think we're ready to move on. So pretty much as I was saying earlier, why would you want Dunban? Oh, why would you want Dunban over Rhine? Well, the main reason why one would really want Dunban in the party is more for his agility tanking purposes. However, that's not really the only reason. My argument is, why not Dunban and Rhine? And my argument for this is that we have... Basically, we're just killing these things as fast as we humanly can. When we had Charlotte in the party, this would be going by 10 times slower. In fact, I kind of want to go ahead and show that off. I want to put Charlotte in the party in place of Rhine, just to kind of, you know... I want to also fight something of the same species, too. A Kopi Squad Wing works, too. These things only appear at daytime, so you have to be really careful with that. So, I'm going to fight the Kopi Squad Wing, and I want you to just see exactly how long it is taking this thing to actually go down. Because Charlotte doesn't really have anything in the way of, you know, doing damage. And if Ryan was in the party, we would already be done with this fight right now, so... It's kind of a waste. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. And yeah, honestly, as you can see here, that Nopon was actually kind of right, because it is currently daytime now, and this place has very much lost its luster. There is something up ahead that I need to hunt, and... Kopi Squad Wing, let's take it out. But yeah, that's kind of the main gist of this, is that we are just destroying we're destroying this thing really slowly. When with Rhine, this thing would pretty much just be dead by now. And with a Gale Slash, we impaled the bird and killed the bird. And we completed part 1 of the monster. We completed part 1 of that quest. Oh, god dang it. Well, I'm gonna kill you guys, because you're kind of right over here in my way.
Could you teach me how to use a rifle sometime?
So that's how it is. Given up the sword already?
No, that's not it at all.
Hello, we were having a moment here, you stupid Volf. Nice level up there, Charla. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think we have some... Ryan learned that... Oh. You learned that art. Well, let's go ahead and set it. Let's get rid of Last Stand. I don't really like that art much. Let's put you there. So, since we've pretty much gone over Dunban, pretty much in full, let's put Ryan up in the lead, because there's something else that I kind of want to show off. And we're done with the Kopi Squad Wings, and I don't want these things constantly fighting me, so guess what I'm gonna do? I'm doing everyone's favorite. I'm changing it back to nighttime. Because everybody likes it when it's really nice and beautiful outside. Yeah, this takes me way back. So, this kind of brings me to a point that I kind of want to talk about, but I think I can hold off a little bit longer, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my system menu, and I'm going to go ahead and set on the definitive edition tracks, because I also want you guys to know that, you know, hear the remix version of these songs. Feel free, get acquainted. So yeah, that is Tutorial Marsh, and wow, we've made it here to Baron Moor. That was actually pretty fast. Anyway, yeah, that is Tutorial Marsh. That is one of my favorite themes in the entirety of Xenoblade Chronicles. This is one of my favorite themes of the entire series. Yeah, I really do love this theme, and I love this area even more, as it actually has a lot of, this place actually touches me, like, on a personal level, as I said, but I want to get to that point later on, especially since we can see our destination right here in front of us. So, I kind of want to, you know, save that for the later time.
This lamp, it has a very strange glow.
It's a remnant of the High Intia. They've hidden themselves away in the upper reaches now. But at one time, they controlled this whole area.
Good for them.
It's the perfect place to get some shut-eye. The lamp will keep the monsters away. We'll be safe if we rest here.
Ah, the breeze feels so good. It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
You will pay for what you've done! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora!
Do you wish to change it? The future.
Has it been that long?
Dixon.
14 years since I found you on that mountain. Seems like yesterday.
I owe it all to you. If you hadn't found me that day, I wouldn't be here now discovering the world.
Forgive me, Shulk. Sorry I couldn't save your folks.
Don't be.
Now I think about it, that was when I found the Monado as well. This might be crazy talk, but maybe you and the Monado are part of some higher plan.
I don't remember much at all. But I know that my mum and dad left me it. The Monado was their final gift to me. At least, that's how I used to think of it. That's why I want to discover its true power and help defeat the Mechon. But so far, I've just been creating piles of Mechon scrap.
So you don't just want to study it in a lab after all?
This sword... there must be some way.
Finally decided to join us, Shulk.
Sorry, guys. Didn't sleep a wink.
Right then. Time to move on. How far now?
We'll be there soon enough. The High Intia ruins are just ahead.
I think that's a good time to leave off, shall we? Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we may or may not be making preparations for those ruins. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course we're going to be doing a bunch of side quests around here. Haha! See you guys next time.